So everyone knows there are 12 steps to recovery from any 12-step program, but there are also 12 principles in recovery that we're going to go over today. My name's Travis. Welcome to my channel. Let's get right into it. Number one, acceptance. Acceptance is very important in recovery because in order for you to be able to receive recovery for yourself from whatever you're recovering from, you must have to first accept the fact that you have an issue. Because if you don't accept the fact that you have an issue, there's no reason to need recovery. So you must accept that first. Acceptance just means to receive or undertake in something that's offered to you. So recovery will be offered to you, and you must accept the fact that you have a problem first in order for recovery to be possible for you. Number two, hope. Hope is a certain feeling of expectation or a certain desire of something. And in recovery, it's important that you have hope. You need to have hope that you can get better. You need to have hope that things can change in your life, no matter what you're going through. If you have hope and you believe, you are already halfway to solving your issue. Hope is a very important factor in recovery. Number three, faith. You have to have faith. It ties into hope. You have to have that faith, and you have to be able to believe that things will get better for you in order for you to take part in recovery and work this process and do the things that you need to do. You must have faith in something. Sometimes you come in here and you don't have faith in yourself, but you'll have faith in someone else that believes in you. And you can utilize that faith that that person has in you until you get enough faith in yourself. Number four, courage. Anytime somebody has an issue with anything that they're going on in their life, it takes a good amount of courage in order for them to say, I have an issue, this is what I'm going through, and I'm willing to do something about it. A lot of people have problems. A lot of people have issues, but it takes courage to look it straight in the eye and say, this is what's going on with me, this is why I'm like this, and this is why I need to change that. Courage is a must, not in early recovery, but at some point in your recovery, you must develop courage to keep going forward. Because the people in the rooms can only take you but some far. Number five, honesty. Honesty is very important in your recovery. I first must be honest with myself about things. I can't be honest with other people if I'm not being honest with myself. If I'm telling other people certain things that I think is the truth, but in myself I know that it's not the truth, then I'm not being honest with them because I'm not honest with me. I have to be honest with myself and have to realize I do have a problem. I can continue to live like I'm living. I have to make a change, and I can't do it by myself. Honesty is very important in this process of recovery of not just drugs, any life situations that you're going through. You must have this honesty. Number six, patience. I heard before that patience is the ability to go through waiting situations without complaining or becoming angry. So that means if I'm sitting in a barbershop and I'm waiting for my hair to be cut, and it takes 45 minutes, and the whole time I'm complaining and arguing and being upset about it, and then I finally get my hair cut and leave, and I think that I displayed patience, I'm sadly mistaken. I have to be calm and be able to go through any situations that require patience without being all upset and angry about things. It takes patience in recovery. In recovery, you're not going to get everything right away. Everything's not going to come to you all at once. You're going to have patience because you're going to see other people that's already been here and is already receiving certain benefits and rewards of recovery. You're receiving them too, but you're comparing yours to theirs. You can't do that. Everybody has to do recovery at their own pace. You have to practice patience in here. Humility. Very important to be humble. Not get arrogant, not get cocky. Because when we first come in recovery, we start feeling a little bit better because what we came from, we weren't feeling good at all. And now we start feeling a little bit better. We starting to, feel a little bit better about inside. People starting to look at us and be able to trust us and rely on us and depend on us and all of those kind of things. But we have to keep our attitude in check, and we have to remain humble in order to receive the blessings and benefits that this program can provide us. Because without that humility, we block a lot of blessings because of our arrogance. Willingness. I must be willing to do the things I need to do for myself and for my recovery. I have to be willing to take the chances that I need to take. I have to be willing to do things different, to try something different. I have to understand that if at first you don't succeed, try again, does not mean continue to try the same way. I have to be willing to change. Number 9, you have to learn to love other people. And that first starts with loving yourself. Because the love you spread to other people is an extension of how you feel about yourself. You have to get back to loving you. Yes, a lot of things went wrong in your addiction or whatever you're in recovery from. But now you have to get back to being okay with you and loving you and taking care of you. And when you do that, it will be very easy to extend that love out to other people because it starts first with yourself. That's why you hear the old saying, you can't love anybody else until you love yourself. It is very, very true. You might think you loved other people, but until you truly love yourself, you can't possibly give them the love that they deserve. 10, you have to have integrity. You have to care about the things you do. I don't care if it's while you're making breakfast. You got to care about how you make it. You got to have some integrity about how you go about doing that. At your job, you got to have integrity. You have to put forth that best effort in to do that. You can't half do things. In recovery, they always say half measures avail us nothing. We have to have some integrity about what we say and how we carry ourselves and how we treat other people. 11, self-discipline. We have to be able to have discipline within ourselves. We have to be able to set a certain thing up that we're going to do, whether it be meetings, whether it be going to gym, whether it be reading our books, our literature, whatever, and we have to be consistent on it. We have to continue, we have to follow through on it. We have to be disciplined. Because we were disciplined when we were doing the wrong thing also. We made sure no matter what, we was bound and determined that we was going to get whatever we needed to get. We have to flip that over and use that same discipline in a positive way in recovery. And last but not least, service. They always say, you'll know true spirituality when you help another person. They could be in recovery. They could be at your job. They could be anywhere. When you help another person and you go out of your way to try to improve the quality of that person's life, you are providing a service. And always remember to serve others and think about others, not only yourself. If you like anything I said in this video, hit the like button and subscribe button, leave a comment. And these 12 principles are to the 12 steps of recovery. If you want to follow the 12 steps of recovery and watch a video on that, tune into this next video coming up. the Libra man